Hi everyone, this video will explain how to do, I think, a few of the problems from the Thursday, April 16th lesson. It's on surface area, but I'm also doing a little bit of volume, and it focuses just on cylinders. So a cylinder is like a can. It's like this thing here. So if we want to find the volume, it'll be how much can we fit in the can. If we want to find the surface area, it'll be like how much does it take to cover the can with something. So you want to paint the can or something like that. So the first thing I want you guys to do is watch this video. It'll show you surface area and volume. So you may have to go back and forth a little bit on that video to help you with this problem, with these problems, and you can also watch this video to help you. I think both surface area and volume, you kind of have to go back to area and circumference of a circle. So circles are two-dimensional, cylinders are three-dimensional. Let's see. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to help you guys do number one here, finding the area and the circumference of this circle. And hopefully do it relatively quickly. We actually did cover this before school went out for the coronavirus. We did this before, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. But it's important to understand it because it kind of gives us the basis of both volume and surface area. So firstly, the area of a circle. I think you can find the area of a circle. I'll do circle. That will help you understand the volume of a cylinder. So that's really important. So if you find the area of a circle, it'll help you the volume of a cylinder. It'll also help you find the surface area of a cylinder. Surface area of a cylinder. I'll just do this to say that's a cylinder, same thing down there. So the area of a circle will help you on the volume of a cylinder and the surface area of a cylinder. The circumference, C, of a circle. This will help you just with the surface area of a circle. So you don't, of a cylinder, sorry. So you don't need circumference to find the volume of a cylinder, but you do need the circumference of a circle to find the surface area of the cylinder. And I want to try to show you guys the formulas where they come from. If you have a formula sheet, you can just kind of plug and chug into that formula, but I want to kind of use this video to explain where it comes from as well. So make sure this is in your notes. I'm going to erase it so I have a little bit more room, but you can go back. Okay. That's good enough. All right. So remember, area is basically how much does this thing cover. So the area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. This pi here, that always is 3.14. So basically area is 3.14 times the radius squared. Here our radius is 12. So times 12 squared. So 12 squared is, well, 12 squared is 12 times 12. 12 times 12 is 144. So we just got to do whatever 3.14 times 144 is. So I got a calculator in here somewhere. Let's see. Okay. We'll use this one. So 144 times 3.14 is equal to this, 452.16. Let's pull this into, we'll just say it's 452, And we were in miles, so our area will be in square miles. So that is area. So now I'm going to show you guys how to do circumference. So again, this problem asks for the area and the circumference of the circle. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So it looks a lot like this formula. Pi r squared, 2 pi r. It has the same characters. They're in a different order, and they kind of look a little different. This 2 is smaller. It's up on top. This 2 is up in the front. So here the 2 is an exponent. Here the 2 is a coefficient. That'll change our answer. So all we got to do for the circumference is just 2 times 3.14 times the radius, which is 12. So let's just punch that in a calculator. Let me see. 2 times 3.14 times 12. And that'll give us 75.36. So I'm just going to call it 75. If our radius is in miles, our circumference will also be in miles. Because circumference, maybe I didn't explain this in this video, but it's just a distance all the way around a circle. So if I'm trying to run around this circle, that's how far I would run. If it's 12 miles from the center of the circle to the outside, if I want to run all the way around the circle, let's say this is a city. The city is 12 miles from the center to the outside. If I want to run all the way around it, I'd run 75 miles. So a pretty big city. But so that's how you find area and circumference. So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to use that info, solve this one is what I just covered, then do this one over here. Same process. So what I'm going to do is this, I'm going to do C because that'll have a visual, so I don't have to draw the cylinder itself, because I'm not that great at drawing with my mouse. But just know that you can draw your own cylinder to do A and B. So here, this 4, that's a radius. They could tell you the radius, or they could show you in this picture. And then height is 10. On this one, the height is 7.5. So just use this information to help you guys up here. We have to find the volume and the surface area of these 3 cylinders. So let me just grab this guy. Okay. Okay, so let's do volume first. So I'm going to switch back to my purple because I feel like purple, area, I think, connects to volume very easily. So we want to find the area. So here we go. Volume. The volume of the cylinder will be whatever the area is. So see the area of the circle down there? Times the height, however tall it is. So volume is basically area times height. And this area is area of the base. So this is true for prisms and cylinders. What you might see in your formula sheet is something like pi r squared times the height. But pi r squared is area. Area is equal to pi r squared for a circle. So really this is just the same equation. So first let's just find the area of the circle down here. So let me look at that a little bit closer. See how the radius, this from here to here is 4. So that means our area will be pi times r squared. So that's 3.14 times 4 squared. What's 4 squared? So 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16. So 3.14 times 16. So let's figure out what that is. .14 times 16 is 50.24. Now, what I just said was the volume of a cylinder will just be whatever your area of the circle is, the area of the base, times the height. So that means the volume, and I'm just using this equation here, is the area, which is this, 50.24, times the height, which is 10. So what's 50.24 times 10? That'll be 502.4. Now for volume, normally we'd have units squared. I'm just going to add a unit in here. Let's say this was 4 inches. Maybe this is like a paint can or something like that. And this is 10 inches. If our lengths, our radius, and our height are in inches, our volume, sorry, this looks like a Y, it should be a V. Our volume should be in inches cubed. So unlike surface area, it'll be in inches squared. For volume, it'll be in inches cubed. Yeah, I'm going to change that because it's bothering me. Volume is 502.4 inches cubed. So you can write that down as your answer for volume. Okay. So with surface area, and I can only record 15-minute videos, so I gotta go kind of fast. Let's see. I'm gonna erase everything.